Here are today's top stories. Typhoon Tino continues to affect parts of Luzon, Western Visayas, and Negros Island region. The National Grid Corporation of the Philippines restores 3 transmission lines affected by Typhoon Tino in Visayas and Mindanao. The Department of Transportation assures the safety of travelers affected by Typhoon Tino. The Department of Budget and Management shows full support on a Halal town soon to rise in Manila. This is the Pna Headlines. I am William Theo. Typhoon Tino has slightly weakened but continues to affect parts of Luzon, Western Visayas, and Negros Island region. Pag-asa said Tino was spotted in the vicinity of Bacolod City with maximum sustained winds of 140 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 195 kilometers per hour. Tino is moving westward at 25 kilometers per hour and is expected to emerge over the West Philippine Sea on Wednesday morning. It will then exit the Philippine area of responsibility by Wednesday evening or Thursday morning. Tino threatens to cause a life-threatening and damaging storm surge as high as 3 meters over coastal communities in Masbate, Romblon, Oriental Mindoro, Occidental Mindoro, Palawan, Western Visayas, Negros Island region, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Dinagat Islands, and Camiguin. Heavy rainfall is also expected in most parts of Central Philippines, especially Palawan, Negros Occidental, Antique, Aklan, Iloilo, Guimaras, and Capiz. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 4 remains over Cuyo Islands, the northernmost portion of Negros Oriental, the northern portion of Negros Occidental, Guimaras, Capiz, Iloilo, the central and southern portions of Antique, and the southern portion of Aklan. Signal number 3 is raised over southwest of Masbate, the northernmost portion of Palawan including Calamian Islands, northern and central Cebu including Bantayan Islands, the northernmost portion of Negros Oriental, north of Negros Occidental, the rest of Aklan, and the rest of Antique including Caluya Islands. Signal number 2 is up over the western and southern portions of Masbate, the southern portions of Oriental Mindoro, Occidental Mindoro, and Romblon, the northern portion of Palawan including Cagayancillo Islands, west of Biliran, west of Leyte, northwest of Bohol, the rest of Cebu including Camotes Islands, the central portion of Negros Oriental, and the rest of Negros Occidental. Signal number 1 is hoisted over the southern portions of Quezon and Marinduque, the rest of Oriental Mindoro, the northern and central portions of Occidental Mindoro, the rest of Romblon, the western and southern portions of Albay and Sorsogon, the rest of Masbate including Burias and Ticao Islands, Puerto Princesa City in Palawan, the western portions of northern Samar and Samar, the rest of Biliran, the rest of Leyte, the northern and western portions of southern Leyte, the rest of Bohol, the rest of Oriental Mindoro, and Siquijor. Meanwhile, the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, or NGCP, assures consumers that power restoration activities in accessible areas affected by Typhoon Tino are ongoing. The NGCP said the 5 transmission lines became unavailable as of 5 a.m. due to Typhoon Tino. These lines service the Leyte 4 Electric Cooperative, or LEECO 4, LEECO 3, and LEECO 5, as well as the Don Orestes Romualdez Electric Cooperative, the Southern Leyte Electric Cooperative, the Surigao del Norte Electric Cooperative, Siargao Electric Cooperative, and Surigao del Sur 2 Electric Cooperative. One 38 kilovolt and one 350 kilovolt line serving yet unidentified areas were also unavailable. Meanwhile, the NGCP reported the restoration of 3 transmission lines in Visayas and Mindanao that were hit by Tino on Monday. In its 9 p.m. bulletin, The NGCP said the Opol Cagayan de Oro 69 kilovolt Line 1 transmission line, which services the Misamis Oriental 1 Rural Electric Service Cooperative and the Cagayan Electric Power and Light Company, was restored at 6:25 p.m. The Placer Madrid 69 kilovolt line used by the Surigao del Norte Electric Cooperative, Siargao Electric Cooperative, and the Surigao del Sur 2 Electric Cooperative was restored at around 8:16 p.m. The Paranas-Borongan Kinapondan 69 kilovolt line serving the Eastern Samar Electric Cooperative was also restored around the same time. The Department of Transportation, or DOTR, and its attached agencies have offered to assist travelers affected by Typhoon Tino following President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s order to ensure their safety and comfort. Acting Transportation Secretary Giovanni Lopez said the DOTR will ensure the safety and comfort of travelers within their infrastructure. The Philippine Coast Guard, or PCG, and the Maritime Industry Authority, or Marina, enacted on Monday a no-sail policy in the ports of Batangas, Mindoro, Biliran, Leyte, and other affected areas by the typhoon. The PCG and Marina were ordered to deploy emergency personnel, rescue boats, and safety equipment in all ports nationwide. The PCG also prepared 11,000 food packs from the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, for residents of Biliran and Southern Leyte. Lopez, meanwhile, called on airlines and ship operators to advise their passengers about canceled trips and prevent them from getting stranded. Airlines are urged not to impose rebooking fees or additional charges for canceled flights and offer optional refunds. He also ordered the Land Transportation Office, or LTO, and the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board, or LTFRB, to assist stranded passengers in bus terminals. For his part, LTFRB Chief Vigor Mendoza II advised all bus companies and operators of public utility vehicles to ensure their own safety against the typhoon. Meanwhile, the DSWD reports it has more than 2.1 million family food packs pre-positioned ahead of Typhoon Tino. In a statement, Assistant Secretary Irene Dumlao said the DSWD has begun preparations as early as last week. The agency has prepared over 128,000 family food packs for distribution in Eastern Visayas, about 89,000 food packs in Western Visayas, and more than 81,000 food packs in the Caraga region. She echoed President Marcos Jr.'s directive to ensure the peace of mind of Filipinos amid any calamity. The Department of Budget and Management, or DBM, is in full support for the establishment of a Halal town in Manila to promote cultural harmony, generate jobs, and boost tourism in the capital. Budget Secretary Amenah Pangandaman, together with Manila Mayor Isko Moreno Dumagoso, led a coordination meeting and site inspection to map out plans for the project, aiming to transform a portion of Quiapo into a vibrant trade and cultural center while preserving historic character. Pangandaman said the project will symbolize unity and inclusivity, bringing together diverse communities while opening opportunities for micro, small, and medium enterprises, or MSMEs. The DBM is exploring the use of the Local Government Support Fund to help Manila's plan once the project specifics are finalized. The proposed Halal town will feature Halal-certified food stalls, fabric and craft shops, and micro-enterprises, complemented by smart lighting, cultural archways, and Muslim Filipino architectural designs. For his part, Moreno thanked the Marcos administration and the DBM for their support, saying the initiative will benefit not just Manila but also Mindanao-based entrepreneurs whose products reach the capital. In our business news, the Philippines will once again take the global stage as it showcases its destinations, culture, and hospitality at the World Travel Market, or WTBM, London 2025 from November 4 to 6 at Excel London in the United Kingdom. The WTM is considered as one of the world's premier tourism trade events conducted every year. In a statement on Monday, the Department of Tourism said the country's participation emphasizes its goal to strengthen its standing as a top Asian destination amid the steady rebound of global travel. Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco and Tourism Promotions Board Chief Operating Officer Maria Margarita Montemayor Nograles will lead the Philippine delegation in the said event. They will highlight the country's latest tourism developments and signature experiences before more than 43,000 expected participants. In addition, the Philippines will be having a 330 square meter pavilion that will offer visitors a multi-sensory experience featuring traditional Filipino massage, local coffee from Benguet, Batangas, and Davao del Sur, and some iconic destinations in the country like Banawe Rice Terraces. It seeks to increase the country's presence in the European market, attract new tourism investments, and create lasting partnerships for sustainable and inclusive growth for tourism industry. Meanwhile, Trade and Industry Secretary Cristina Roque on Monday underscored the benefits from approval by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. of the 10-year National Industrial Roadmap dubbed Tatak Pinoy Strategy or TPS. Signed through Memorandum Circular Number 104 last October 24, the TPS requires all government agencies to prioritize local products and services in their procurement. It also operationalizes the Republic Act 11981 or the Tatak Pinoy Act. Roque, who also chairs the Tatak Pinoy Council, said TPS allows local industries to further grow and have access to global opportunities. In a press release, DTI said the policy was formulated after 27 national consultations inclined with the Philippine Development Plan 2023 to 2028, calling for greater collaboration among stakeholders. The DTI chief said the strategy has 9 priority sectors identified for their potential to drive inclusive and sustainable economic growth and industrial development. The memorandum allows local suppliers to be awarded contracts if their bids are within 25% of the lowest foreign offer, ensuring government's purchasing power directly supports Filipino enterprises. And those are the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. You may also watch the PNA headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. Stay with us for more news updates. And it is 51 days to go before Christmas. Keep safe and remember that being careful costs you nothing. I am William Theo. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing you stories that unite the nation.